Happy Monday. And have you ever thought about this pursuit of happiness, right? It's ingrained in us, especially as Americans, that there's this sense that we should be pursuing happiness. And if you ask most parents, what do you want for your child? I just want them to be happy. We're almost consumed with finding happiness, and yet studies show that we are some of the most unhappy people. That the more we focus on trying to be happy, the less we become so. And so if we're truly to pursue happiness, what does that actually mean? How do we actually do it where it works, as opposed to we talk about it all the time, but it never results in anything? And part of this is, how are we making meaning? How are we finding meaning? And that meaning can give life to happiness. And so Psalm 119, verses 1 through 8, gives us a sense of this. Those whose way is blameless, who walk in the Lord's instruction, are truly happy. Those who guard God's laws are truly happy. They seek God with all their hearts. They don't even do anything wrong. They walk in God's ways. God, you have ordered that your decrees should be kept most carefully. How I wish my ways were strong when it comes to keeping your statutes. Then I wouldn't be ashamed when I examine all your commandments. I will give thanks to you with a heart that does right. As I learn your righteous rules, I will keep your statutes. Please don't leave me all alone. So there's this sense that how God is guiding or instructing us, how we are living day to day, ultimately results in happiness. That if we're just pursuing happiness, it's not going to work. But if we're focused upon God's instruction, God's guidance, what God teaches us, and we're trying to live that way, we're trying to walk a path of peace. We're trying to love our neighbor. We're trying to do what's right for the greater good. We're trying to live in new ways, that then we will find happiness. Then we will find meaning that allows happiness into our lives. And so for us this day, what are the things we need to begin pursuing? How do we need to live in ways that speak of God, that ultimately will result in our happiness? Pray with me. Oh God, sometimes we are so consumed with just trying to be happy. We just want to be happy. We want everybody around us to be happy. And yet we are often left with a hole, with feeling hollow, with that not being the end result. Help us, oh God, to understand what it means to actually walk in your ways. Help us to understand your instruction. Help us to understand your wisdom so that we may end up finding happiness through being your people, through walking in your ways, through understanding what you try to teach us every single day. Help us, oh God, this day and every day. Amen. Have a good one.